Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey, and today we are going to be going over our budget to see what came out of the account, what bills were paid. We're going to do small cash stuffing, and we're also going to do a ride along to see if I can get my points up to see which bonus I'm going to pick with Uber this weekend. If you're new here, welcome. First of all, me and my husband, we both have businesses, but when our businesses are slow, we drive Lyft and Uber. So normally I drive Lyft all the time, but because of this bonus that I could possibly get, which would be an extra $255 extra for 50 rides, I'm going to try and go for that. Only if I can get my insight score up on Uber. So I'm going to go out today and try to do at least 10 rides to try to see how much my insight score goes up. If it goes up, I'm going to pick the $255 for an extra $50. I mean, 50 rides for an extra $250. Or I'm going to do just, if it doesn't move that much, I'll just pick the 50 rides for $155 extra. So that money would be on top of what we would already make with Uber for the 50 rides. So that's what we're going to do today, and I'll see you guys in the car. All right, guys, so I've made like 40 bucks so far. This next one is like $13, so I'll be over 50 bucks. I'm just trying to see what this thing is doing, but I always have to take my charger out because you guys won't be able to hear me if I leave it in because it hooks to the car. But and it takes the volume away for some odd reason. But yeah, so anyway, I'm doing good like money wise for the time that I've been out here. I've been out here probably like an hour and a half. So I'm not doing horrible on that point, on that part, but I really want to see what the inside is. And guys, I'm really thinking that I might not do that extra one because like I was in the airport and it said, like I can see that the sign dropped down to from 45 miles per hour to 35 miles per hour. But the Uber was saying that it was 25 miles per hour, and I know that that wasn't true. So I feel like they might try some stuff with that one. So I think I'm gonna probably keep with that 155. I'm not totally sure yet, but yeah, we'll see by the time my shift is over today. But I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, so it is a little bit over an hour from the last time I talked to you guys, and I'm at about $75. So I want to set because it's close to 2 o'clock. Well, I think it is 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. I want to set my destination back towards home. Hopefully I can get up to $100 by then. I don't necessarily want to go in right now, but I do want to not be out here because I could definitely get stuck in traffic jam time. So I don't want to do that. But anyway, I am at a grocery store out here and I'm about to go in and use the restroom, and then I'm going to get back online. Okay, so I took my restroom break and I set my destination back towards home, and you guys know I live near the airport. So I just got one for, was it like $16? And I said I was at $75. I'm actually at $80 because the last person must have left me a tip. So this one will put me at like 95. And if I could just get like a couple more around where I live, that would be great. And then I'm going to go to the ATM and get cash so that we can cash stuff. We're just going to stuff a little bit today. And I also need to go to the grocery store and get chicken breast. Kroger did have a little bit cheaper than Sam's Club did. So I'm going to get some chicken breast because I have all of those wraps that I bought the other day. All that cheese, all that stuff. So we're going to make quesadillas today. So that's the plan. But that's for the kids. But Mr. Bailey, last night I made him some fish. I had pan-seared fish. I just put a little avocado oil in and seasoned the fish, no flour or anything. And I did that for him with, I made like an Asian cabbage. Like, it's basically like I made the cabbage like, I don't put meat in my any kind of greens or any kind of vegetables or anything like that. But it's like very flavorful, whatever I do. But I just put just a little bit of ginger in there to give it like that little zing to it or whatever. We had that and some beets. I just cut up a raw beet and had that. And when I tell you that food was so good, it was just so refreshing. I don't know. So he said, can you do that one more time? So he wants me to do it again today. So that's what I'm going to do. But, so I don't have to buy anything for that. But, I do want the kids, because they're not going to eat that. And even if they were, I don't have enough left. So I'm just going to do quesadillas for them. So anyway, I'll see y'all once I'm done with these rides to let you know how it's going. All right, I was $1 short after he tipped me. So, no, he hasn't tipped me yet. That's what it was. I was $1 short and he hasn't tipped me yet. So I am at the Kroger that has the ATM on the outside of it, my bank. I see a man. He just walked up to it. So it's kind of, 60 degrees. So it's not bad, but it's just windy out. But I'm about to go in here and get the chicken breast and some cilantro. I think that's all I need because they're going to do buffalo chicken tacos, I'm sure. So I'll see y'all inside. Okay, so I can get these 4 huge ones for $15.37. But I got 5 back there for $16.32. Looks like it's $2.79 a pound. Okay, so I got the one for 15 something. I normally don't like to get the cheaper chicken breast. I like to get a little better quality, but everything is so high. I'm doing this for the kids today, really, because if I didn't have to worry about them, I would just be eating fish. But they do pay their way, so I guess I gotta feed them, right? All right, so now we're back home. I wanted to say, hey, we're back. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put that little clip in there, Josh. But anyway, guys, we're back home and we're just gonna track this receipt and then we're gonna do some cash stuffing and we're gonna go ahead and close out this video. I am at the end of this book. I do have my new Budget Moms book, which I will show you guys when I do my end of budget or brand new budget on the weekend. Okay, so today is the 29th and Kroger grocery, and that came up, the cilantro and the chicken came up to $16.26. And I'm going to put that receipt into the Fetch Rewards app. If you don't know what that is, it's just an app where you take a picture of your receipt and you upload it and they'll give you points, and then you can then redeem those points for a gift card. Me and Mr. Bailey just, what was it, $50 we just redeemed. And so like when we went on our date night, we used it and we only paid like $6 and something for our meal, because of Fetch Rewards. So I'm going to make sure I leave the link over here. You can rather scan this or you can put in my code if you're on the app, or it's also down below in the description box. And once you use my code and scan your first receipt, we'll both get points. Okay, so we was at $143.93 minus $16.26 is $127.67 that we have left. Now this is not, sometimes I go over, sometimes I go under, but this is not, like I don't have this cash anywhere just sitting in a binder, but this is for me to try to stay on point with my budget, because we try not to go over $2,400, I'm sorry, a week with our bills, everything that we have to do in our variables, and trying to stuff all of our sinking funds and paying off debt. So anyway, what came out? The DTE still did not come out. I'm sure it'll be out by tomorrow. The Jeep, we are still cash stuffing for. I explained about that Jeep in yesterday's video. My videos are running together, so I'm not sure if I explained it today, but the Jeep is at the dealership. getting looked at. So that I can be able to trade it in. I need to get whatever's fixed. I need to finally have it fixed and done with. But anyway, we're still cash stuffing towards that. So we're going to pay that on the weekend because it just came out of my account on Monday, the 27th. So now I'm paying it again, and we are officially caught up on that. The YouTube TV did come out for $82.99, but we're just going to put $83. So we are not going to do this part. I add this part up at the end of the week when I do my budget closeout. So we're not going to do anything there, but we're going to move over here. So I'm trying not to be all around the place. Where's my cheat sheet? Is it in front of me? Okay, cool. I actually got to take my glasses off for this. I can't see it far away. I can see all of this without my glasses on. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Let's work in one binder. Okay, so we want to put $10 towards credit cards. I have a credit card that's going to be due on Monday. This is the card that I want to pay. Let's count the money first. We have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay. So I have a credit card that I want to pay off next Monday. What I'm about to stuff right now into here is just going towards for me to be able to have the money on Monday without me trying to go make it on Monday. Just for well, it's not the minimum, but that's what we normally pay is $50. So we're going to put $10 towards it. And I just have these I just did like homemade dashboards with some paper last year that have each credit card name on there because I used to stuff them like that. But that's what that paper is in there. Okay, so $10 in there. And then we're going to jump down to rent because this is the binder that we're working in. I'm trying to make it easier for myself and you guys because I know I'd be all over the place. Rent was first, yeah. In rent, we are going to put $20. We are we're going for $450 this week. Today for me, you're seeing this video on Thursday. Today for me is Wednesday. We're getting a late start. But we always get a late start every week. You guys just never know it because we're always a day ahead on our videos. So it might seem a little scary, but have faith in me, guys. Okay, that was 20. Okay. You know what? I needed that binder one more time. I forgot about Apple Storage and Disney. I usually don't stuff towards this thing, but Apple Storage, we're gonna put 5 in. And then Disney, we're gonna put 5 in. Okay, now we're done with that binder. So our goal for the credit card is $50. For Apple Storage, we just put 5 in. It's only $10. For Disney, it's $16. We just put 5 in. That's our goal. And then the rent is $450, and we just put 20 in. So now I have to make a thing for Josh. Okay, so Nick is my grandson. His birthday and Christmas is right around like a couple days apart. So the gift that we want to get him is cost $400 and plus tax. And then me and Mr. Bailey both need $40 a piece for a Secret Santa. So we have been stuffing $100 a week only since last week because we did have money in this from last year. This used to be our $1 a day envelope for Christmas, but when something happened with the Jeep over the summer or whenever it was, I don't know, we ended up having to take out of here. So we're just replenishing it faster than if it would have been if we would have did the $1 a day. But and we're adding a little bit more. But anyway, we are going to put $10 into Nicholas. And now he has $110. And like I said, the goal for this week is to cash stuff another 100. And then emergency fund, let me set this to the side. Let me put Nick right there. Emergency fund, we want to put, our goal for the week is $92. That will have us be able to cash stuff this 4 times this week. What I do is I have this book here. It is listed down below. This is from off of Amazon. So it has a lot of savings challenges in here. But I'm working on this one right here. So I made each one of these bubbles $23. And then if I fill them all up, it'll be $1,012. So you can see I started this last year. Like I said, when everything happened with the Jeep, I had to take all of the money out. So out of all of my binders. So I'm just going to give it a check instead of coloring it back in. But we are going to put $23 into the binder. Getting stuck on something. All right, there we go. All right, let's get it back. And it's $23, so we're gonna put 25, and I'm gonna take back 2 because I'm pretty sure I do have 2 in there. Okay, 25, and yes. So we don't have any more 1s, so I gotta remember that for next time. All right, so we're gonna put those 1s right there. And it now has 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 210, 220, 25, 30, $230. Is that right? I thought I gotta do this every time. Let's see, we was at 207 plus 23. Yep, 230. So today is the 29th. We put cash, 23. So that's 230. And we put 23 in there. Okay, the UPS. We're gonna, this is my mailbox. So if you see like the mailbox in the description, this is it. It's $150 every 3 months. No, I'm not gonna change that. I'm not gonna get a PO box because this is also my business. Also my business mailbox also, and I have a lot of things delivered there. I have some things that need to be signed for, and they do all of that for me. I can't have a PO box because if it's a lot of times PO box, they won't send to PO boxes, you know. So I have to have a physical address. So that's why I have that. But anyway, we're gonna put $10 into there. The goal, like I said, is $150. And let's see what we got so far. We have, this is due on November 19th. I don't know if I said that or not. But 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. So we now have 60 in there. So let's just update our tracker. 1029. Cash, $10. And we now have 60. Did I put that here? Let's see, 10. Okay, Thanksgiving, we are going to see my mom down south. And I had that in savings. This is all the stuff that I just unstuffed all of these. I had to do all of those, but pay all of that stuff. Anyway, this is the envelope for it. We are going to see her for Thanksgiving. She wants everybody to come down there for Thanksgiving instead of her coming up here. So we've been slowly cash stuffing towards that. I don't really have a goal for this, but this is mainly going to be for gas money and like to help out if they need anything down there. But we're just going to put $10 in there today. Or was it 5? Oh, no, it was 10. Okay. Let's see. All right. So now Thanksgiving has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10. $110. And I know for the week, the goal for the week is $100. But so we're just going to try our best to cash stuff that every week. So Thanksgiving just got 10. And then the last thing is Josh. I'm trying to figure out where to put Josh. Jada, when is the thing for Josh? I mean the thing y'all going to.
Hold on. The 15th of November.
The 15th. I could put him in that other binder. I'm trying to keep everything in one binder if I can. Because we already have the money for self-love, I'm just gonna put it in here. So that way I'll know. We're just gonna put $5. The goal for the week is $75 so that he can have spending money. He says he got the money for his ticket. So I just wanna make sure he has some money in his pocket. That's my youngest son, just in case you guys didn't know, but all of my kids are going, but well, not all of them, because somebody's behind me about to move far away this weekend. But my youngest, that's my oldest, guys, that's about to move. But my youngest doesn't have a job yet. He's been looking, but all of my other children do have jobs. So anyway, I think that is it. I'm going to put these $2 into the car for tips for what's that thing called? The car wash. We do have a subscription, so we get our car wash for free, but we like to at least give the people that drive the car, a couple dollars. I would like to give more, but because we go so often, I can't really afford to give that much more. Sometimes we give anywhere between $2 and $3 each time. But anyway, if you made it to this point, thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. If you could just do me a favor and leave me a comment, even if it's just an emoji or anything that you want to say, it helps with the channel because we are monetized, and all of the money that we're making from YouTube, we are putting towards our debt, which I will be eventually cash stuffing towards that this week, because this is the card that I do want to pay off, or rather pay down, because I told you guys something came out for a yearly subscription that I totally forgot about. So anyway, your likes, your shares, your hypes, all of that helps also. And if you're not subscribed, I hope you would consider subscribing and joining the community. And if you are subscribed, just go ahead and check and make sure you are, because sometimes we think we are and we're not. So I'm going to get off of here and go ahead and probably start making dinner for Mr. Bailey. It's like everything is so quick. The cabbage is already done because we did that yesterday. So really all I got to do is just like I'm going to thaw out some of the fish, but it's so thin that it was whiting still. We still had whiting from when I made the fish last week. But so it thaws out so fast, I don't even think I have to, like whenever he wakes up, I can just really thaw it out just that fast. So I don't know. He didn't go to bed till like 11:30, I think. But anyway, thank you all so much. And I will see you tomorrow with some kind of update on what came out of the account. Basically like the same thing we did today. And I know what it was. I have to go and check and see what how my insights does. You guys come back tomorrow so we can see how my insights on Uber was, to see if I'm going to pick the 255 or the 155 bonus. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.